Hi, Tito. Got a new spot there, kid, huh? Tito has a new spot. And then we got Mia, Mia, Mia. Poor Brenda spilled all the treats. Oh, jeez. What, they fell off the counter?
Oh, they weren't shut.
Oh, that's always the worst. Tito's following that bag. Well, let's see. So we are ready. We're ready to go live. Let's see here. Badoo, badoo, badoo. Everyone's getting their night yummies thanks to all the wonderful supporters at Tracy's Paws. The Lions sent us all kinds of stuff, some treats for everybody, and we're passing them out. There is the beautiful Jewel. That's my girl. And look at this hunka burning love. That's Tank. Not one application for Tank or Miss Jewel that would fit their lifestyle. And then poor Izzy over here too. Y'all, rescue right now is really kind of turned us into a sanctuary. Izzy got into a cactus bush yesterday. We've been pulling thorns out of her. Are you okay, Izzy? She's tired. She's been out running the town. It's my girl. My girl. My girl. She's my girl. She loves to play peekaboo from us too. She likes to go out front and not come when we call her. She says, I'm not done. Look, she's she's tired. That's our sweet little Izzy. Look who is up front, guys. Now, I have not been able to show Tito as much because he's been in the room. Hi, Tito. And for those of you that don't know Tito's backstory, Tito had a severely embedded collar in his neck running the streets of Weslaco. And my dear friend Baco, Maribel, literally chased this dog for hours. And he was fast as lightning, very, very difficult to catch. I think actually they had to dart him. But I will say he has here, it took us, let's see, it took us a good 6 months to be able to handle him and let us love on him. And he does now. And he actually likes us now. In fact, I always tell people he's the most improved camper here. But somebody had done something pretty horrendous to him for him to be so fearful of people the way he was, but he is not anymore. He might have a little bit of anxiety when new people come, but he's fabulous, guys. Hold on, let me let you look at him and not me. That's our Tito. Let's see. Here he goes. But for some reason, we haven't had any applications on Tito. And I'm going to ask more than ever for you guys to share our posts, tell people about our dogs. If you have a social media following, let's say you're a realtor or you're have any other profession where people follow you on your social media pages, everybody loves to see dogs up for adoption and hear about their backstory and tell them about the wonderful work that we do here. It will definitely help our dogs find their place in the world. Like Little Blossom did today. And then tomorrow we have somebody coming out to look at Tilly. And I wish I had somebody to come out and look at Mia Mia. That's my girl. You know, she is such a sweet soul. Such a sweet soul. But we haven't had any applications on Mia. Well, she did get a good one, but the lady had kind of a dominant female older dog, and I just was not comfortable with that because I don't want to set Mia up for failure. Right, Mia? She's the kind of dog though that she would do good in just about any family setting, but it does have to be the right dog for her. We have her paired up with Tito right now, and these two do great. Yes, they do. She loves me too. She sees me and this dog. Her little world lights up. You know, all they want is somebody to love them. So let me tell you where we're going to go before I show you some of our new babies. We are going to be in. Oh, hold on. I have this new camera thing, and it's a little bit more difficult to switch between, back and forth. But we're going to be going to St. Augustine, Florida, and that will be December 20th. So it's going to be a Christmas holiday trip, and we're looking forward to finding our dogs' homes in the beautiful state of Florida. And then I get to go see my mom and my sister because they are down there too, and I miss them dearly. So yes. So I'm going to show you guys the new dogs. And right now I'm over in Oliver's house. So we have a lot of the new dogs are at the Milton, but we have some here too. So I'm going to show you the ones that we have here. And I actually took in two big dogs. They're not here though. They're down there. I took in a golden named Charles. And then we have a beautiful Aussie named Bindi, the Australian Bindi. So, as I said, the bigger dogs right now, when I go to these shelters, I can honestly tell you, I can't even look in their eyes. And when I do, like I looked in Bindy's eyes, she's on the ban. Bigger dogs are not getting applications. It's always been a little slower for them, but now it seems to be non-existent. So we are officially a sanctuary. So huge thank you to those of you that are doing monthly support because it really helps us with the ongoing care for our dogs. They still have to have testing and preventatives, vaccines, care, and all of the things that, we do for our dogs here because we take good care of our dogs. So thank you to those of you that have become a monthly supporter. Hold on. I am going to take you to show you some of the new dogs. And Tito seems like a new dog because he's now a front dog. Are you a front dog? Look at him. I'll tell you, when we've had him a couple years, last year, he wouldn't even let you touch him. Now I can get in there and hug on him, and he loves his caretakers here. Absolutely, he does. And then we've got Kippy. Kippy is not a new dog, but she's one of the dogs that I got from the streets. Look at her. She's going to town on that Chewy. She's the one missing the front part of her leg that came running to me. She was literally laying in the road and then came running to me. I'm glad she's off the streets. She wasn't spayed and she's definitely had litters of puppies, so not good. And I'm going to show you a couple more. So this is Odie. His little fur is growing in too. He's the dog we had to shave down because he was so matted. That's Odie. And then we have the beautiful Dory. Hi, Dory. Okay, so let's see. They're going to probably do a canine chorus in here, but that's okay. Let's see what we have. Hey. Hi. Oh my God, Curly. Hi, sweetie. Such a sweet soul. And we have Sebastian over here. Sebastian, though, he didn't come in with this last group. He is from the Castroville shelter and was found running the streets, matted, and a total mess. And he definitely needs to gain some weight. And then look at Birdie over here chewing her chewy. There's Birdie. And Birdie is from the Rio Grande Valley down near the border. This is one of the sweetest souls. That's Curly. Curly's a little boy, and he's about as gentle and cute as they come. And then we have our Walmart greeter, Magpie. What are you doing, Magpie? I love her. She literally will literally lights up a room with that smile and her personality. I can see her with kids, other dogs, and just she's like, girls just like to have fun. And look at her. You better like slow down on that thing. Wow, that was not, I don't like that. These are bully sticks. Boy, she went to town on that, didn't she? And then we have Dottie. Hi, Dottie. Dottie is also from the Rio Grande Valley. And boy, did I see one of the saddest pictures of her before she was rescued. Literally just dirty in the streets, not being cared for. I know. See, Magpie wants to be the center of attention. Isn't she cute? Magpie. I know. I love you. Come on. How could you not want to adopt this little one? She's all but about what, 8 pounds, 9 pounds? She's a little bitty thing. And then over here, we have Percy. He came in from the Pearsall shelter. He was a matted mess. He had to be shaved down. He's starting to look like a Shih Tzu. And then Oslo, I'm not really sure how they pronounce it. Brenda named him. Look at how cute. Got a little white tuff on his head. Hi, sweetheart. And then look, we have Natalie. Natalie is a gentle, sweet soul. She is just a lovely little dog. And then we have Beetle. Beetle is, now I'm going to tell you this. Beetle's so ugly, he's cute. But he's really not ugly, but he's really just kind of kooky looking, right? I think he's a pug chihuahua. Oh, hi there. Hi there, Sienna. Sienna came back. She was being fostered by my friend, but we found out that Sienna, she like will guard if she like resource guards her person. So she really needs to go to a home that is, look at that hair. And she's 7 pounds, so how bad could it be? But you wouldn't want to put Sienna in a home with other dogs where she's competing for attention from her person, because she won't like that. Look at the top of her head. And they've been out playing all day. Natalie, did you have a Chewy? Where's your Chewy, Natalie? I got to make sure Natalie got a Chewy. And then here's a sweet soul that nobody's applied for. Her name is Bess. And Bess is one of those quiet little dogs that doesn't demand anything. And she's grateful for every act of kindness she gets and is a gentle soul. Bess would be good in about any family setting. And she's one here that kind of just, she's not like in the chaos of things. She likes to sit back and kind of, take a look around at what others are doing. But she's one of my favorites. She's just a gentle soul. And she's getting a little chubby here, so we got to tell him to cut her food back. But you know what? We don't feed her a lot. She has one of those body styles where she just gains weight. I understand, Bess. Aw, she's enjoying that Chewy though, isn't she? Natalie, I got to make sure you got a Chewy. I got to make sure you got one, and maybe you finished it. Did you finish it right away? Let's see. Oh, look at Magpie over there. She is dying for me to come over and say hi to her. Okay, so then let's go see these little chihuahuas. We're not going to go. Well, let's go in this room too. You want to go in this room? Come on in here. Let's see. What do we have in here? Well, so we have the beautiful Tilly. There's our Tilly. And Titus. This is another long-term stay. You guys, Titus has grown up here. This is one of Teresa's babies. And nobody has applied for Titus. It makes my heart hurt. And then we have Auburn, the beautiful Auburn. She's more of a project dog. She likes to do nose boops. She wants attention, but she won't come up to you and let you love on her. You kind of have to make her. But you can tell she's happy. She's well adjusted. And then Charlie was a return. He's something else, this one. Yes, he's something else. And then we have Tobin right here. We have somebody interested in Tobin. Yes, we do. Hi, baby. There's Tobin. And then we have Marcy and Macy, our beagles, our beagle girls. And then this is the mama to those tiny little chihuahuas that I'm going to show you in a minute. And then one of my well, they're all my favorites, right? You guys know that. This is Monet. And Monet is the street dog that had the saddest look on her face that I think I've ever seen. And she was left behind by an owner, from what the locals tell me down there, and had litter after litter that all died. She was having them under houses, under cars, and all kinds of places. And then we have my man Tucker here. Y'all, I need somebody to put an application in that looks good for Tucker. And as you know, we don't just adopt our dogs out to anyone. We don't believe in those no barrier adoptions. All you got to do is take a look on social media to find out why we don't do that. You know, the more I get to know all of these dogs, the pickier we get, because we want to find the right home, not just any home, the right home. Right, Monet? She says, yes. Look at that tail. Her tail wags. Okay, so we're going to go see those little chihuahuas. I am so thrilled with their progress. They are cute as can be, too. I mean, my gosh. So cute. All right. Look what Brenda does. She's got cartoons here playing for them. They sit there and they're watching cartoons. Hey, so just so you know what we do, guys, you see that they have towels in here now. So when they first come in, they literally, you can use pee pads because they don't rip them up yet. But then the longer they're here, they start ripping up the pee pads. They're tired now. Probably got full bellies and tired. And this one's ears are still curled. And yes, we do massage them. So I think that they are going to come, like hopefully get better. But for right now, they're curled. And I see some icky poop in here. I got to change you guys up again. Who has the icky poop? Oh, so cute though. We have Merlot, Jack, and who's the other one? I can't remember. Somebody. You okay? Oh, so cute though, right? Hi. Hi, little one. Hi. Hi. Whee! So cute. So those are our little chihuahuas. And on that note, I'm going to let you guys know again, we're going to be in St. Augustine, Florida on December 20th at, I think it's Paradise Poochie. And yeah, so I will keep you guys posted. I've got a lot more dogs down at the other building, and we're going to be getting pictures and videos of them, and hopefully have them on the website soon. But we're trying to get to know them first. We want to get to know them before we put them up for adoption. And our spay day here is, I want to say next week or November, maybe November 14th. We're doing our big spay day here. So, okay, guys, thank you again for following us. I love all of you, and I will be in touch once I get more of our dogs pictured, and I'll show you who's at the other building the next time we do a live feed. Okay, bye. Let's see. And